What's up? It's Thursday night, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Uh, I already recorded this week, but first of all, I think I had been drinking maybe a little too much. I think that I recorded at like 10 o'clock at night, and I think that I had been drinking pretty much most of the day, and I had smoked a cigar, which I like doing both. I like doing both at the same time. I don't think that both are make for good podcasting. I always almost end up getting like wicked tired within 15 or 20 minutes of the podcast. It doesn't matter whether it's just me by myself or it's me and Jason Almy. It really doesn't matter what the scenario is. But I had something really great happen. I'm gonna have my arguably my best friend, with the exception of my mate. Arguably, my best friend is going to be on the show with me right now. I'm about to add him to the stream. Just a dude that, I really, during my broken ankle, I really had to lean heavily on this guy. No pun intended. Just really excited. So please, without further ado, everyone, please welcome to the show my best friend with a penis. That would be my cat, Graphite. Graphite, say hello to everyone.
What's going on, people? What's up? I'm super happy to be here. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Donnie started this show way back in like 2019. Never invited me on once.
Well, to be fair, buddy, like I didn't even know until today that you could talk. You've been kind of hiding this from me and everyone else. So I don't know how I could have expected to have you on.
It's not exactly some information that I just go around sharing with people. A talking cat. That's some information that not everyone needs to know. So I just be chilling, hanging around houses like a cat does. Spending a lot of time sleeping. Maybe doing some other stuff. It's funny you mentioned that. Your voice is a little deeper than I think I ever expected, and you're only like 10 years old. You're gonna be 10 years old next month. I know that's a little bit different in cat years. You're probably a little older, but still, your voice, something's going on with it. Well, Donnie, I smoke a lot of cigarettes.
You want to back up there for just a second, buddy? You smoke a lot of cigarettes.
Yeah, when you're doing your thing, and you're at work and mom's at work, the two of you aren't around very much sometimes. So that period when you had your broken ankle, it sucked because I had to sneak around smoking cigarettes. You'd be asleep on the couch all day long, maybe watching some movie or something stupid. I know that you started that stupid show Ozark, and I had to like sneak upstairs, go in the bathroom, open a window.
Did you just say open a window?
Yeah. You didn't know that I could do that? How do you think that I'd be out here running these streets all the time?
Can you maybe explain a little bit more about running the streets a little bit?
Yeah. I got kind of a side gig going on. I be out here on these streets selling some stuff.
What exactly do you mean by selling some stuff, Graphite? I think that you're gonna need to explain a little bit better here.
Well, I got a really big chunk of Bitcoin on the dark web, from like selling some catnip, to these cats out here. And I know that you and mom caught one of these motherfuckers coming up to the house one night on the porch. I had to smack that bitch the next day. I was so pissed off that she come round when you guys are home. She knows better than to be coming up on the porch meowing and shit.
Okay, all right. We're gonna maybe circle back to that a little bit later. What do you want? Is there anything that you can tell me about yourself? I'm just so fucking excited that my cat can actually talk to me.
I really appreciate that, Donnie. I just like to chill out. I'm super happy with how things worked out for me and for you too. I mean, you adopted me way back 10 years ago, and we had a rough patch there. You kind of left me behind. I'd like to interrupt right there, buddy. I didn't exactly leave you behind. I had some shit to figure out. I mean, it was a pretty rough, wasn't exactly a pleasure trip for me to be away from you during that time. I know that now, but at the time, I was pretty pissed at you. I got left behind with all these other fucking cats. No one should own more than two cats, all right? There shouldn't be more than two cats, and really, it shouldn't be more than one cat per person, all right? It's just unnatural, all right? The only people that should really own more than one cat per person is old white women that got nothing better going on, okay? All right, buddy. That's a very interesting point of view. You said that you have some Bitcoin hanging out around there. Yeah. I got a bunch of Bitcoin on the dark web. I like to sell some catnip on there, and maybe some other stuff. And I just been it's been tough with you being home, and I don't get as much time. I got a negative revenue stream right now going on. Okay, I'm not making as much with you. You need to get your ass back to work more, because I can't keep dealing with you being home all the time. All right. Look, man, I've been trying to get back to work. All right, our overtime is way down. So, what do you think about the whole Amber Heard? Are you following that at all, buddy? You following the Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing at all? Have you looked at Amber Heard? All right. She is fun to watch. All right. I can't really blame Johnny Depp for letting her take a shit on his pillow. Well, I mean, that sounds to me like a domestic violence type of thing. What exactly is violent about someone? I take a shit on your flow almost on a weekly basis. You don't call me violent, do you? Well, until now, I didn't really realize that that you kind of had these thoughts that you could just be like, I'm just going to do this thing. I guess I kind of thought like, oh, that's just an animal. And are you saying that Amber Heard is just an animal? I mean, have you been watching the trial at all, buddy? I watch it on almost a daily basis. You're watching TV when we're not home? Yeah, I know that Mom said that the electric bill was up a little bit last month, and that's because I just got so enamored with the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial that I needed to be checking on it every day. Okay. Wow. We're learning a lot here tonight. What about the Ukraine Russia situation? You got any thoughts on that? I don't give a fuck about that shit. All right. I live here. All right. I live here in Portsmouth. I go outside. I run these streets. I'm smoking cigarettes all day, drinking beers. Dude, what is going on? You're smoking cigarettes and drinking beers? Yeah. By the way, I'm sorry about that too. I know that your mother, or my mama, she kind of said some stuff to you about, where's all the beer going? And you were like, I don't know, because I'm not drinking any more than I usually do. And I kind of, when you're not home during the day, I gotta get fucked up, and then I gotta run down to the trash. It's not easy carrying a trash bag full of cans. Sometimes I gotta wait for some homeless guy to be walking down the street, and I can just yell out to him. Speaking of yelling, you were doing a lot of yelling last night at your mother and I while we're trying to sleep. You want to maybe explain that a little bit? Why do you insist on waking us up in the middle of the night? You'll just come upstairs, just start yelling. I mean, since I got you here, I now know that you can talk to me. Maybe you can explain to me why you come up the stairs. Yeah, you're not even using your words. Now that I know that you can use your words, you're just coming upstairs. Well, I hear what you're saying, all right? But, you know that I got to let you know every time I take a shit. It doesn't matter if it's on the floor or if it's in the kitchen or if it's in a cat litter box, all right? If I take a shit, I got to come let you know that I did a thing, all right? And especially if it's in that litter box, you know that I got to let you know someone needs to clean that up, because I'm not doing it. I can unbolt a door. I can start a microwave or turn the TV on or drag trash down, but I am not picking shit out of a litter box. All right, that's why sometimes I just do it on the floor. I just be like, I'm gonna just drop this right here on the floor. They can figure it out later. All right, man. You're kind of a when you do that, it's kind of gross. To me and your mother. Excuse me while I take a sip off my beer here. Yeah, it's kind of gross to the two of us. Especially when when it gets like stuck in your fucking hair, and we end up having to basically fight with you for 20 minutes. It could be said that you could be to blame for my broken ankle. I would love to know the logic train that you're about to put me on. Well, the day that I broke my ankle, I don't know if you remember, but I do. I was trying to leave to go snowmobiling, and it was about the time that I went to go leave that you decided to take a shit, and then me and your mother had to fight with you for 20 minutes while we cleaned out your fucking ass. All right, we had the scissors out, cutting hair away from your ass and everything. All right, so I don't really understand. You get all this on your ass, and then you fight with us about it. We're trying to help you out. Well, I mean, I know you trying to help me out, and I do appreciate it, but I just, sometimes it is just nice to be kind of pampered like that. You ever like being pampered? I mean, I'm sure that you fucking humans don't ever be like, hey, come and clean my asshole unless your name is John McAfee. But for the rest of you humans, you probably, your idea of pampering is getting your nails did or your toenails did or something like that. And for me, it's more of a, I like it when you clean my ass so I can show you what's up. I'm going to show you who's running this shit. Yeah, okay. That's a very interesting train of thought that you have, Graphite. What do you think about our living situation the past year? Well, it's a lot better than when you used to put me in that fucking mail truck, all right? I fucking hated that shit. You used to I heard that motherfucker coming from a mile and a half away, that stupid-ass mail truck. I heard you coming, and then you put me in the fucking truck with you and drive me across this city 20 minutes and then put me into another truck and drive me another 40 minutes down the road and then take me to this fucking place that's got these dogs barking and shit. That shit fucking sucked. I fucking hated it. Hey, man, I know that you hated it. It's not like I was a fan either. I didn't like any of it either. I very much appreciated the nights when I couldn't do it and your mother would do it for me. Yeah, that did suck. You're not going to get any argument from me. But that wasn't really the question. Are you satisfied with our living arrangement right now? Yeah, man. I mean, mom is pretty fucking awesome. She's cool shit. I like to leave her little presents that aren't pieces of shit. I like to pull toys out. She buys me toys all the time. So I like to get little toys out and drag them over the door. And there was one time where I actually got a live mouse. It was cool as shit. I fucking dragged this mouse right over the door, dropped that motherfucker, and I was like, here you go, mama. I love you. And now every time she comes home, she's all, come here, buddy, come here. And she picks me up and she waits for me to purr and she's all excited to see me. Not like you motherfucker. You got no fucking heart. Dude, that's unfair. I fought my ass off for you. Like, I was in court for you. Like, granted, your mother helped me a lot, but I mean, we were in court for you. Like, if you had any idea the amount of stress that we went through trying to make sure that, you got to come and be with us, then I think that you might be a little more appreciative of how much I love you. I mean, that's fair. I don't actually know what the fuck you actually did, but I don't know, man. I just don't see it as much as I think you should. I think that you should be petting me more often, and I think that you should be picking me up, and you should also be more appreciative when I leave out fucking gifts for you, all right? If I come upstairs, I appreciate you. I'll be watching you at night, and I'll be in the dark. I'm like sitting in a corner watching you and Ma, and I'm like, yeah, that's right. That is my daddy. Dude, back the fuck up, okay? When I say that, that's actually not for you. What do you mean, motherfucker? You are my daddy, and you're up there, and you're going, who's your daddy? Yeah, dude, that comment is not actually meant for you. I don't know how you cross that up. I don't know what the fuck you think what the fuck was I supposed to think about it, okay? I'm just sitting in the corner in the dark, just watching you, all right? I like to watch you. I like to sneak in the corners all over this fucking house and watch you just, do your thing. And, sometimes I sneak around, but I'm not really quiet because I'm always giving myself away because I just get so goddamn excited. Okay, buddy. Oh, shit. I mean, we're 15 minutes in and we've barely even scratched the surface of you being able to talk. I can see there's a couple comments. Does anyone say anything? Joe from the Bridge is giving a good laughing face, and Ed Barton said, "Yo, you go, cat." So those are a couple nice comments. I appreciate you, Ed. I appreciate you too, Joe. I mean, I've heard my daddy talking about you before, and I remember when he was so excited about your iTunes review. I don't know why you fucking white people get all excited about that. That's like the 5th time that you've said something about white people. Like, do you consider yourself a black man? Do you fucking see me right now? Do you hear me talking? All right. I mean, I definitely would consider myself to be a black man, right? All right. I mean, that's a fair point. You are a very, you're a very black cat. Historically considered bad luck. Do you have any thoughts about people thinking that black cats are bad luck? Those people are fucking stupid. Those people are still living in the fucking 1500s with witches and goblins and fucking warlocks and all that other bullshit, all right? Black cats are just perfectly fine. Black cats are the best cats, all right? That's why they both start with the letter B, okay? Black cats are awesome, all right? Okay, that's a good... I'm so blown away that you actually... I mean, not only can you talk, but apparently you know the fucking alphabet. I wish that I had known this all along. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, back when we were in court, I probably could have had you testify, right? I mean, you probably could have testified. Don't you dare fucking put me in a fucking court. You who the fuck are you? Why would you ever think? I ain't no goddamn snitch. I don't fucking work for the goddamn police or the goddamn court. All right, you haven't cut my nails in like 3 fucking weeks, all right? These motherfuckers are sharp right now. I will fucking smack you and cut you up like a bitch. Dude, I mean, that is true. You've done that before. You've bit me and you've scratched me a few times. You'd never do that to your mother either. Yeah, man. I mean, she be rubbing on my leg and stuff, and I like it. I don't mind it. I mean, I'm not homophobic, but I'm also not down with any sort of gay shit. So I'm not about to let a guy go touching my toes. All right, but when mama come around and she want to be touching my toes or rubbing on my leg or something, then she's allowed to do that. I don't mind that shit. But when you do it, it's just fucking weird. All right, you can just fucking pat me on the head and call me a good boy. How about that? All right, how about we come to that as an agreement? All right, man. I mean, that's all fair. I mean, I guess we can do that. All right. How do you feel about your coat? How do you feel about your I mean, you got a coat that virtually every rich woman in New York City during the winter would really envy. Sometimes this thing is pretty nice, especially in the winter, when it gets cold in here and you guys aren't home and I gotta, all I can do is like curl up somewhere. It's nice to stay warm, but in the summer it can kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I just don't like this fucking thing. Hey, well, your sister got what we call a lion cut, a few years ago, or I'm sorry, a few months ago. How would you feel about like a lion cut? Would you ever want to do that? Fuck no. All right. Do I look like first of all, I'm better than a lion. I'm way better than any fucking lion out there. All right. You see me, I'm like, there ain't no lion out there that's anything. I mean, I'm a goddamn Maine Coon cat, all right? That's what I am. I'm big and scary and evil and fucking, people want to see me and they want to pet me, all right? Fucking lions are just bitches. They just be out there on the Serengeti fucking sleeping all day, not doing anything, just once in a while going out and chasing a gazelle, all right? That's what lions do. For me, I'm a hang out. I'm gonna smoke cigarettes. I'm gonna drink some beers. I'm gonna fucking just chill out at home, all right? I got a nice spot here. I got bitches come around once in a while, come up on the porch to see me, all right? I got the old lady upstairs that likes to hang out with me. She's been nice, all right? When we first met, she was nice enough to let me into the house with you guys. And she warmed up to me a little bit more as time went on. Okay, at first she was like, she would like, I get near her, she'd fucking smack me. She'd be like, get the fuck away from me. Now I walk around her and she's like, what's up? And I kind of taught her to yell at you guys too. All right, you guys need to be put in your place once in a while. So you are admitting that you taught her that, because she didn't do that before, and now, I go to feed her and she'll be yelling at me for no reason. Or like the other morning, I was laying in bed and she came running into the bedroom, kind of acting like you. Yeah, man, I mean, where do you think she got that shit from? All right, I taught her all of that shit. All right, she needed to know. She needed to know that she don't have to just be laying around doing nothing. She can yell at you and get you to do some shit. It's actually pretty cool, you can, as a cat, and I got no, as far as you're concerned, I got no fucking power, and yet I can make you do some shit. All right, man. Fuck. Wow. Let's see here. Ed says, I want to see Cat take on Smudge. And then he said, love the cat pulling on butts and slugging brews. Yeah, dude, I gotta say, I'm less than thrilled about the whole, drinking our beers and then letting me take the fall for it. Well, that's your fucking problem, man. I mean, I got enough going on. I got to drink these beers, and like I said, then I got to fucking find a way to get rid of the evidence, and then I'm smoking cigarettes all day, and then I got to run around here before you get home, and air freshen this place. Yeah, dude, that sounds like a real pain in the ass. Shit. Wow. I mean, it's just so much to take on. What you got any like dreams for the future? Yeah, man, I do have a dream for the future. I want to build a cat tree out of catnip, right? Wouldn't that be fucking awesome? That sounds like a terrible idea. I've seen you without catnip, and I can only imagine that with catnip, you're going to be a fucking asshole, and that's with just a little bit of catnip. I mean, I don't need you having a goddamn tree made of catnip. That sounds like a horrible, horrible idea. A whole fucking tree? Really? Like, how big are we talking? I mean, not that big, something like, maybe 10 feet tall by like, I don't know, 8 feet wide or something like that. Something really tall. And then at the top of it, I want to have a castle. You want to have a castle. You're telling me you want a castle at the top of your fucking cat tree. Who the fuck do you think you are, exactly? First of all, bitch, I'm Graphite, all right? I'm the best cat you ever could know. Well, yeah, I mean, you do bring up a good point. I mean, you are the best cat that I've ever had personally. But still, a castle. Why a castle? Well, inside that castle, I'm going to use my Bitcoin money from the dark web, and I want to fill it with cocaine. All right. You have lost your goddamn mind. Why would I ever allow any of that? The catnip is bad enough. Why do you want the cocaine castle? Because it would be fucking awesome, and I could have that cocaine castle, and I could get even more of these bitches from around the neighborhood to come around and see me once in a while. You're not letting these other cats in the house with you when we're not home, are you? Dude, are you? I mean, I don't really know how to answer that question. I think as the saying goes, something Mom might be familiar with is I'm gonna plead the fifth on this one. Plead the fifth is like, oh shit, man, you are something. However, speaking of, something Mom might be familiar with, you are aware that she's a crisis negotiator now, right? She's like part of the SWAT team or whatever, for like the local area. Yeah, she's mentioned it to me a couple times. I think that's a pretty badass thing of her. Like, that seems right up her alley. I've seen her talk you down more than a few times when you've been acting stupid.
All right, that's not fair, man. All right, I wouldn't say I'm acting stupid. Okay, I'm just, I'm an emotional person sometimes. Okay, sometimes I just get a little too emotional. All right, let's calm down on the when I'm acting stupid thing. Well, if that shoe fit, then I think you should wear it. All right, man. I mean, that's your opinion. Well, are you aware that that she had like her first call today? It was pretty cool. She she had to like talk someone down. Basically, I don't want to give out too much information. There'll be a news article about it. I'm sure she'll share it with you. Are you on Facebook or anything like that? Instagram, anything like that? Nah, man, I don't do that fucking gay ass shit. All right, well, that's cool. Well, I'm sure that one of us will read it to you, okay? But she was on like she'll be in the newspaper tomorrow for assisting with talking this guy down. It was pretty cool. I mean, I'm super proud of her. Yeah, man. I mean, doesn't surprise me. You're always super proud of her. That is true. That is true. I do feel like a lucky guy. Jesus, man. This has been riveting. I think that I should have you back on again soon. Have you enjoyed your time here with me so far? Yeah, man, this has been cool. Like I said, I've been waiting since 2019 when you started this motherfucker to have me on to talk some shit with you. Well, I didn't learn until fucking today that you could actually talk. Let me just check in on these comments before I let you go. Why is catastrophe making me snort laugh? That's from Ed, and then Joe Mack, Joe from the Bridge. Great job, bro. And then Ed again said, on a serious note, God bless all they do. I assume that's towards Roe and less towards Graphite the cat. How do you know that, motherfucker? You don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He could be talking about me, all right? I'm pretty fucking badass myself. Yeah, I know. You've mentioned it once or twice. You're not shy about talking about how great you are. Yeah, so anyways, I'll have you back on at some point. I think that you and I should definitely take a break from talking. Please stop watching me from the shadows, as you say. Nah, man, I ain't gonna be stopping that. That's too much fun. Ugh. Excuse me. Okay, buddy. Well, I do appreciate you hanging out with me for a little while tonight, and I'll have you back on soon. Okay, everyone. That was my time with Graphite there. That was a lot of fun. He's a fucking interesting cat. There's so much I didn't know about him right there. I guess there's some things I'm gonna have to learn at some point. I'll have to have him back on and tell some stories about this fucking neighborhood shit that he does. This fucking, what's he talking about with running the neighborhood? I mean, what was that all about? Yeah, I'll have to have him back on. He's clearly a little crazy, but he is my buddy, and I love him. So I was happy to find out that he can apparently talk and he can tell me some dumb shit. So yeah, a shorter episode, but again, I already recorded once this week, so I figured, after learning that Graphite can have a conversation with me, I should have him on the show. So I hope you're all having a great week, and a great weekend is planned for you. I know that Ro and I have a great weekend planned for us, and I'm excited to share whatever that weekend brings. So with that, everyone, don't forget to check out 4HM Clothing, AdamEve.com, and StrikeForceEnergy.com. Oh wait, I'm back. I just had to say something about Strikeforce. StrikeForceEnergy.com. I'd like to get some of their powder because I think that you might be able to snort that shit. All right, man. That's enough. All right, that's enough, buddy. I I hope you all have a great night, and I will talk to you again. Oh yeah, all those places, AdamEve.com, Strikeforce Energy, and 4HM Clothing. You can use offer code adulting. All right, I will talk to you guys all soon. All right, bye. Are we done? Yeah, man, we're off the air now. All right, we're done. All right. Hey, man, that was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you having me on, and I would like to come back. All right, well, when you do come back, all right, maybe you can fucking chill it out just a little bit. All right, you're a little much. All right, we'll have to workshop some of this. All right, man, I'm gonna go take a shit on the floor. No, not on the floor, buddy. Fucking take a shit in the litter box like every other goddamn cat. Hey, man, I'm an animal, all right? I will shit on your floor if I fucking want to, all right? And if you try to fucking stop me, I will fucking bite you, all right? Have you seen these fucking fangs, all right? You fucking shut up. I'm gonna go take a shit. All right, bye.